21 million people went to build the Gulf. Now missiles are falling near their dormitories. And they cannot afford to go home. Kuna Kuntia was 25 years old. He moved to Doha as a pipefitter in late 2025. His family back in Odisha, India, had borrowed $3,200 to fund his two sisters' marriages. Every month, he sent home $164 to clear that debt. On March 6, he called his father. He said, "I am safe here, don't worry." It was the last thing he ever said. The next morning, missile interceptions screamed overhead. Debris fell near his residence. He died of a heart attack. He came home in a coffin. This is not an isolated tragedy. 21 million South Asian workers are currently employed across 6 Gulf nations. They form 1/3 of the region's entire population. They send $103 billion home every year to India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Nepal. At least 11 South Asian civilians have already been confirmed dead from Iranian strikes in the UAE, Oman, and Saudi Arabia. The reason they cannot leave is structural. The kafala system, the Gulf's labor sponsorship arrangement, binds a worker's legal status to their employer. Many arrive already carrying debt of $2,000 to $10,000 paid to labor brokers back home. Walking off a job without a contract release means arrest, detention, deportation, and a ruined record. Staying in a war zone is not bravery. For most of these workers, it is the only rational option they have. The consequences are radiating outward. Sri Lanka imports 60% of its energy through the Strait of Hormuz. Since Iran responded to the US-Israeli strikes by disrupting traffic through the strait, fuel prices in Sri Lanka have risen 33%. The government has introduced QR-based rationing. Food prices could rise 15% if the disruption continues through planting season. This is Sri Lanka's second existential energy crisis in 4 years. For Pakistan and Bangladesh, the threat is the wire transfer itself. Pakistan's Gulf remittances equal roughly 10% of GDP. Bangladesh pulls in $13.5 billion from the Gulf annually. Workers like Noor, a Bangladeshi laborer at a Saudi oil facility, say they will not return once their contracts end. When enough workers make that choice, entire national economies begin to crack. There will be no candlelight vigils for these workers. No government press conferences listing their names. They are not nationals of warring states. Not refugees. Not combatants. Just pipe fitters who were near the wrong storage unit at the wrong time, in a war that no one asked their opinion on. 21 million people hold entire national economies on their backs. And they are still showing up for work. Because there is no other choice. BlackWire. Investigations the mainstream won't run. Follow at BlackWire News on Telegram.